But listen, it sounds almost as if you're not accepting or not remembering what happened in Egypt in that time. It's not just that things were difficult. I mean, it ended up in a situation where there were virtually daily strikes, power cuts, there was a rise in crime, living standards falling. That's why people ended up being very angry. And also this charge against the president, who had, of course, tried to strip the judges of the right to challenge anything he did, that he was seen as operating for the few.
Okay, and if you want to compare that with the situation right now, what is the difference? As a matter of fact, as I said, the situation in Egypt was very difficult as a result of years and years of bad governance and corruption. I would refer you to the second day that the coup took place. When before the coup, yes, there were a lot of shortages in fuel and in electricity, but the next day everything returned to normal. There was somebody who was having the tap, controlling the supply of fuel, and that was part of the conspiracy. But anyway,
so it was all a conspiracy. It was brought down because you will know that there is a very widespread feeling. Perhaps Ashraf al-Sharif, who's a lecturer in political science at the American University in Cairo, sums it up by saying it'll take a long time to undo the negative perceptions of the Brotherhood prevalent in the mainstream. The scale and scope of anti-Brotherhood sentiments due to their failed government experiment must be reckoned with.
Well, let me again tell you that I'm not saying that we did not commit mistakes, but in any democratic regime, any democratic system, when the government does not succeed, it is allowed to complete its terms, and then the people have the right to remove that government through elections, not through military coup. This is the main issue here. And as if people are justifying that whenever a government does not respond to the aspirations of people, the military should intervene and have military coups.
You have said that the Muslim Brotherhood will be back. That it has widespread support, and you talk about the new leaders. Now, partly as a result of what has happened, it is a young leadership. You've described them as these new revolutionaries. And youth supporters have been quoted as using the slogan, "Anything aside from bullets is peaceful." What do you understand that to mean? Because there are many people who see that as almost an incitement to violence in Egypt.
Well, as a matter of fact, those who commit violence is the government and the regime. They kill people every day. We have thousands of people who lost their lives because of the practices of the regime during the protests, the peaceful protests.
I'm asking you about the Muslim Brotherhood and its intentions now.
Yes.
And when you have supporters of the Muslim Brotherhood saying anything aside from bullets is peaceful, what do they mean? What are the aims of the Muslim Brotherhood now?
Well, the aims of the Muslim Brotherhood as part of the general protests of democracy lovers in Egypt is to regain the democratic path. And the methodology they are following is based on peaceful means. And this has been going on for almost 2 years right now. And we know quite well that this is the only way that we can get back our democracy. By the way, the protests that are going on in the streets of Egypt include not more than 30% Muslim Brotherhood, but maybe more than 70% of the protest is others, other political facts, normal people not belonging to any political agendas. But this is a fight for democracy. Again, this is not a fight for the return of the Muslim Brotherhood.
And you have said that the aim is peaceful, and yet just a couple of months ago, one of your former colleagues, Salama Abdelkawi, who was spokesman for the Ministry of Religious Endowments under President Morsi, said killing President Sisi or any of the criminal leaders brings one closer to God. And if a person is killed while trying to kill Sisi, he is a martyr. Can you agree with that?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm not aware of this statement. But anyway, this person is not a representative of the Muslim Brotherhood. He represents himself.
So do you disagree with that sentiment?
Yes, definitely I disagree. Definitely I do disagree. We are again, we insist as leadership of the Muslim Brotherhood to maintain the peaceful nature of the protest as much as we can. Of course, we can control our people, but we don't have means to control others.
But
anyway,
you can control your
always
Facebook page. You can control your Facebook page, and there was an opinion piece put on your website in January calling on everyone to get psychologically and physically ready for jihad. We're about to start a new phase, mobilising all our powers, calling for relentless jihad in which we aim for the honourable status of martyrs. How do you explain that?
As you say, it was an opinion piece, and also this is not on our official website. This is just a media outlet that opens the door for anybody who writes, opinions. And
but
that's, as you said,
it's reflecting those who support the Muslim Brotherhood.
Well, as I said, as an opinion piece, if I go and publish anything in the Guardian or any UK journal, doesn't mean that I represent the opinion of that newspaper. This is an opinion. This is an op-ed, and everybody knows that this only represents the opinion of the person who wrote that